Hi, welcome to PostFunnel Insider, our weekly CRM digest. I'm Nitzan Peled. Amit is on a staycation, so all you have is me. This week we got a head-to-head debate where both sides agreed that it should not be a debate. Daphna would dive into the basic CRM tactics of the body shop, and Matan from Professional Services will show you how to analyze the ways your different segments react to discounts. But we'll start with Salesforce's latest State of the Marketing report. You can find it online, download it. Yes, Salesforce will get your email. Don't worry, I'm sure they already have it one way or another. But as usual, it's a pretty heavy document, and you'll probably read all through it on your commute from your bedroom to your kitchen. Here we go, here's the report. Anyway, it brings an industry-specific view of what they consider to be the biggest marketing trends right now, and they highlight 3 of those. Number 1, marketing transformation takes on new urgency as innovation is marketing leaders' number 1 priority. So if it's not yours, you're not up with the trend. Number 2, customer data sets the stage for empathetic marketing. And here I want to read the entire paragraph for you. It's from this one. As customers navigate a series of new normals, personalized empathetic engagement has never been more important. Delivering messages and offers that resonate with an individual's unique needs and expectations require deep insights. Marketeers are shifting how they source and manage customer data and ramping up the use of technologies like artificial intelligence that help them make the most of it. Marketeers report an 186% increase in AI adoption since 2018. The reason I'm focusing on this one is because first, they couldn't avoid the most annoying marketing term of this year, new normal. But more importantly, I feel like this trend they're talking about is basically describing what we are here at Optimove have been doing for the past decade. So it's nice to see the industry is finally getting along with the program. And trend number 3, marketeers double down on business value, which does refer to customer lifetime value, but also speak more about B2B marketing. And this isn't what this show is about. We'll just say that the fact 92% of B2B marketeers have an ABM program is something LinkedIn can be very proud of. All right, go look it up if you haven't already. And now to this week's debate, which was recorded yesterday. I'm just still wearing the same shirt because our non-existing producer asked me to. Here we go. So hello everyone, and this week on the head-to-head debate on the PostFunnel Insider, we got campaign prioritization. You can prioritize your campaign by many different ways. Here we have 2 dear people representing 2 such ways. One, Yoav, I've seen him before, GM of US, VP Revenue. I'm still not undecided on what title I'm going to give him. He's going to speak in the name of value, and on the other hand, I don't know where you see him. For me, Ronnie is below me. Director of Product Marketing, he will be representing the perceived importance, some may call it urgency, again, as a way to prioritize campaigns. Remind you the very sophisticated rules. We got 2 rounds, 30 seconds each person on each round. And who are we going to start with?
Ronnie,
sure. So Ronnie.
why not? I'll throw the first punch and you throw the counter punch.
Go.
So I don't understand even why we're having a debate today. And we're living through COVID right now, where everything changes every day. For a lot of time, we didn't know when stores are going to open, when we're going to have normal business, what's going to happen tomorrow. And we want to focus on value. It's like we have to focus on what's important. We have to focus on what we want to tell our customers at every single point in time. And if you want to say, well, this is a microcosm and COVID will pass, hopefully it will.
Shut up. That's it. 30 seconds.
Wait for the second part.
Such a cliffhanger, but remember where you were stopped. Okay. So, Yoav, Ronnie said, why are we even having a debate? I don't know, because Amit asked us, I guess. But you go now.
So I kind of agree with Ronnie that it's not really a debate. I think that ultimately the best type of prioritization is value prioritization. I think that the problem with urgency and perceived importance is that sometimes it takes a very short-term view, meaning that because I want to tell somebody that my store is opening tomorrow, I might not give them a campaign which is much, much more important. And I think that value, meaning if I know that there's something which is really, really, really valuable, important, and segmented, targeted, personalized for Ronnie, I should always prioritize that over telling them something generic and urgent. And I think that that's the balance we're always trying to strike. It's not 1 or 0, somewhere in the middle.
Okay. So by the way, before Ronnie goes with his second round, the best kind of debate I think is, well, both parties agree that there shouldn't be even a debate. So I'm very happy that we're having one. And also, let's see if you can convince the other one why this should be a debate. Ronnie, go.
Well, I think that, talking or playing the long-term game is easy to talk about. It's very difficult to do, right? We, at the end of the day, we have to bring back receipts. We have to show that our emails are working, that our social is working, that our campaigns are having an impact. And if we're going to only think about having this impact in 1, 2, 3 years, we're not going to be there, right? People will sack us out of our job before we get there. We need to know what's going to impact now. And if we have a back to school, it's about talking about back to school. Even if that, an algorithm could say something more important. If it's about the holidays, let's talk about the holidays.
Right. So, Yoav, I think you got the part of that's a little more holistic, right?
I think basically that it's very much a question of segmentation. I think that if you have something super valuable to say, then you should be prioritizing it higher than something urgent. I think that if you don't have something super urgent to say, then you don't have something valuable to say, then obviously urgency is going to rule. But back to school is a really good example. I would send a back to school campaign, but if I know, for example, there's something which is going to be even better for your lifetime value, you should always go for that. And I think that that's the balance we're trying to strike. I think that if we go only for urgency, we're going to be continuously in a world of batch and blast, because it's always going to be like this. Let's put everybody into that group. It's time to send them back to school. Segmentation works, but I agree with Ronnie that sometimes it's a little bit of a longer game. So you might not see the results in a week. It might take a month or 2 months, but ultimately, when you want to build lifetime value is the way to go.
By the way, if anyone is wondering why I'm more aggressive with telling Ronnie that it's time and less with Yoav, it's just because Yoav is more senior, right? All right, so that's it for this week or this segment. Depends if you see it as part of the PostFunnel Insider or on social media when we post it in a few weeks from now. And if you want to know more, so feel free to reach out to Optimove. I think the professional service team would be able to give you what Ronnie and Yoav said here, but in maybe 30 minutes instead of 30 seconds, and much less bad jokes. So that's it. Thank you, Yoav. Thank you, Ronnie, and see you later. And now to our weekly strategic services hack, professional tip. Either way, these are 3-4 minutes of gold nuggets of CRM knowledge brought to you by the experts of Optimove. This time we got something more timely than usual. Matan Bloch-Temin, Director of Strategic Services in the UK, will talk to you about how analyzing the ways your audience is reacting to promotions, which with the holiday shopping season coming up, you want to stick around for that.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. Today, I'd like to talk to you about customers' discounting behavior. Now, everyone loves to get a good discount, but when viewing discounts through the lens of the second purchase or any repeat purchase, it becomes clear that not all discounts are born equal, and that not all customers react the same to the discounts that we offer. This is important because we can utilize the data that we have to segment our customers in the right way and communicate to them in the right time. In today's hack, I'd like to show you a few variations of analyses that you can conduct in order to understand your customers' discounting behavior. The first basic analysis you can conduct is your discounts and orders. In the example below, we can see the percentage of orders purchased with discounts based on the geolocation and product. And we can see that customers in the US purchase more using discounts, while we don't see a significant difference between the different products. That's why I would highly recommend to further engage discounts with your US brand customers than your UK customers. Another analysis we can conduct is understanding the interval between orders and the effect of discounts on the interval between orders. We can see below that the average days between the first to second order is 3 days faster when customers have used discounts in their second order compared to those who have not used discounts in their second order. We can see similar trends between the second and third and fourth orders, but basically what we can see is that customers purchasing with discounts still come back faster than those who didn't, but the difference is fairly small. If we want to even go further and deeper, I recommend creating what we call a discount correlation matrix. This matrix basically checks the correlation between discounts usage in 2 consecutive purchases. What we can understand from this correlation matrix is 2 main insights. One is that discounts only make customers come back faster if they've purchased with the discount before. And the second is that customers take longer to return if they purchase with the discount before. Now, understanding these 2 main insights can help us understand or can help us decide when we must communicate with our customers and should it be with a discount or without based on their previous behavior. So what are our takeaways for today? First, discount affinities. We need to understand that we have different types of customers and customers have different behaviors that are based on their recent purchases, and understanding that we have different affinities will help us optimize our marketing plan. Second is that discounts have an effect on the repeat purchase timeframe, and that customers react different to the different discounts that we have, and this will have an effect on the time it will take the customers to return. And obviously, we want this time frame to be as minimal as we can, so it's important to emphasize that. And last but not least is strategy. All the data that we have needs to translate into actionable actions on your end. It's important to take these analyses that you can conduct and translate it into strategy that you can later test and see how the impact is on your overall performance. Thanks for joining. If you want to hear more about discounting behavior, feel free to reach out to anyone from the Strategic Services team. And thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
So that was Matan. And now to our 7 commandments of CRM for a post-corona world. Now, when we say post-corona, we do not mean that the crisis is over. We just mean post the outbreak. It's just a fancy way not to say new normal, because we can't. So this week, Dafna with The Body Shop.
Hey everyone, so today we're analyzing The Body Shop, and basically we want to find out if the brand's customer relationship marketing feels as good as their products do. So let's begin. Number 1, be transparent, 10 out of 10. We noticed a lot of transparent messaging when on their website, like this, slight delay in deliveries, we're safely opening some of our stores, find out more. That orders are currently taking longer to be delivered due to COVID, and more. Number 2, incentives and perks, 10 out of 10. They have a Share the Love promotion, which is clearly visible, and it's a refer a friend program with lots of benefits. They also have 25% offers and $10 tea tree pouches and lots of other incentives. Number 3, be relevant, 6 out of 10. The Body Shop's Vanilla Pumpkin collection is coming out this fall, right in time for sweater weather, so that's pretty relevant, as well as this Dig-A-Day Awards tweet actually that we noticed, where they recently voted the Body Shop USA the best sustainability initiative. We just feel that the brand hasn't really communicated as much like other brands that we've analyzed recently, discussing issues that are top of mind right now, like BLM, LGBT, and even COVID. Number 4, be helpful, 8 out of 10. It's a well-known fact that the brand goes by green values and actively campaigns to enrich and support the planet. They also do have many initiatives, but again, we just feel that other brands have been doing more so right now, including monetary donations, and customers do expect this right now. Number 5, real-time personalization. Cross-sell and upsell mechanisms seemed completely not personalized. And any quick remarketing efforts were also not there, therefore the low score. Number 6, master UX, 8 out of 10. We like the customer reviews, where real customers actually tell you how a product is, and not every brand does this right now. And we also really liked this unique product Q&A action bar that allows customers to ask a new question regarding any product. And lastly, leverage social media. The brand got a 9 out of 10 here, and they do in fact know what they're doing on the 3 social media channels that we checked, which is Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. They post in high frequency. They have lots of followers and likes and shares and so on. On Instagram, they also have several accounts to localize their page for customers and fans, and so on. So overall, the Body Shop is getting a 52 out of 70, which is 74%, putting them in 6th place, right in the middle of the pack. And that's it for today. Thank you.
That was Dafna. I will thank her personally because this thing is recorded, so it makes no sense. Anyway, that's it for this week. Next week, who knows what's going to happen next week? It's 2020. Make sure to check out optimove.com, where you can find the full archive of the show and so many other resources that will make you a better CRM marketeer, and even better CRM because you're good. Don't let anyone else tell you differently. And follow us on the social media channels, Optimove and PostFunnel, where we also upload bits and bytes from this show in smaller segments, easier to consume because no one's got attention for anything. So anyway, that's it. And thank you for being with us. Till next time.